Hello everybody, you're very welcome to today's Chamber interview. We're joined by Alistair Rowe. Alistair is co-founder and director of Vimar, digital marketing agency based here in Portlaoise, and one of the first companies that I met when I came to Laois a year ago, this week a year ago. So Alistair, very nice to see you today and thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Good morning, Bernie. Thanks for having me on.
Great. Alistair, would you like to give us a bit of background? You're a young business as well, so just give us a bit of background as to how you formed and came together with your other directors.
Yeah, thanks, Bernie. Vimar Digital Marketing, I suppose, started early 2019, where we were starting forming this partnership. Myself and two other co-founders, Jan and Greg, had the idea of developing a team here in Portlaoise all around digital marketing. So we had various experience ourselves working independently, and we thought it'd be a great chance to kind of build a team where local business owners can come and they can basically be a one-stop shop for anything regarding branding, websites, video production. There's a whole wide range of services there for digital marketing, and we thought it'd be a great opportunity to kind of start up an office here in Portlaoise and start developing those relationships with business owners and offer that business-to-business service. So, as I said, here we've an office here in Portlaoise town. Currently only by appointment, but yeah. So we're excited. We've been doing a lot in the last year, working with the likes of yourself there in Laois Chamber and various other local businesses. And I suppose we have other clients, I suppose, in Dublin, there around Ireland, and work for.
Okay, I know you did a great job on our website on budget and within the time frame. We did tight enough time frame, and also another great job on the Laois Jobs Fair. It was kind of a new event for everybody. None of us really knew what way it was going to go, but it was a massive success. And how lucky were we that that happened in February, and we were able to actually have it. Really lucky, yeah. So in terms of lockdown, and you know, I'm sure you, as a digital company, you were able to work remotely, or how was your broadband? That's the other part of working remotely.
Yeah, so I suppose immediately in March we were hit that news where we had the lockdown. We had previously just taken steps, I suppose, around Christmas time just before to work on our server and working remotely, because some of our staff before lockdown had worked remotely and would only be in the office, say, 1 or 2 days a week. So we'd already taken some steps to prepare ourselves. A local chamber business there, Net Support, helped us get our server, get us remote access to all our files so we can work on all our clients' graphics and all that kind of information that we need secure. Yeah, so our team kind of worked remotely. I personally didn't have the best internet, so we kind of scraped through with that. I suppose our customers as well, they coped well with making that transition to doing Zoom meetings like this and working more so. We kind of adapted our ways to having more regular meetings with the team and getting things done and kind of trying to stay as productive. But I suppose like every business, we were impacted. We helped our customers kind of find out what they should be doing. We advised, I suppose, a lot of them to stop immediate overhead, like some advertising where they can't actually fulfill those advertising needs. And we also help them stay strategic and keep some of that long-term marketing plans going, like SEO and other kind of plans like that, kind of kept them going. We initially had some projects that we were still, I suppose, halfway through working on, regarding website design and the nature like that. So that kind of kept us busy for the first weeks during lockdown. And then I suppose the second half of lockdown was really interesting because businesses started to pivot and adapt their approach. A lot more local businesses were introduced to online marketing, online business, and kind of opening up for e-commerce. Suppose our business picked up from that point of view, especially with the help of the trade online voucher by the local enterprise office. Kind of results like that.
So that's been a great initiative, and I know a lot of businesses have pivoted, and also then existing websites that online voucher could be used to upgrade and do other bits. So it's great you're well positioned there to help a lot of companies. And I know you were saying earlier yourselves, you availed of the business continuity voucher for your own business.
Yes, that was very important. We're talking to the enterprise office. They assisted us through that kind of application process. Now we're working with another mentor, kind of guiding us through some key areas, help us come out of this in a better position, and helping us restructure our business in regards to finance and other things we should be looking at. So that was kind of really important to get our cash flow going and get, I suppose, us working and getting it profitable again. So that's been really good. He assisted us with getting the Restart grant. So that would help us, even though keep the bills going of an office during lockdown, keep those rates paid, and keep the bills paid. So that was a great assistance for us.
And I suppose in terms of the mentor you have, you're a year in business. Now you know the lay of the land. So maybe timing actually for you guys wasn't too bad, where you knew you had a year under your belt and you know what you want to do going forward. So you mightn't have gone through that process had the pandemic not happened.
Yeah, so he's been very good about looking at kind of forecasting and getting this kind of cemented in that out of the startup phase, getting our finance, our weekly, and I suppose monthly budgets in order. Like our business, I suppose, is made up from an ongoing marketing point of view. We're a business-to-business service as basically an outsource. We're not typical regarding like a web design, which we mainly project-based. We provide ongoing resources for our clients. Like it's more like a partnership rather than a one-shot project. So we tend to build up that way, and we're aiming for repeat business and building those relationships where we can provide those services for our clients.
Yeah, and in fairness, I've had experience of that with you guys. You did the website first, and then when we came to the jobs fair and all the social media piece we did around that, that was, you know, another service that you provided, that kind of, and our previous relationship worked well in that case.
Yes, of course. So we, like we say, we expanded into like event promotion, things like that. Now we're looking at webcasting and different various forms of digital marketing for business now. The events that we plan to go ahead and plan to market this summer have been pushed off to next year or to later in the year. So they're looking at different services and see how we can support those through that process.
Yeah, I think that's another opportunity for a company like yourselves to move into that space, because while, you know, for the next, you know, 12 months, you know, online or hybrid events are going to be the new norm, and really for companies that can help businesses that aren't technology savvy to deliver those types of events, I think it's a perfect opportunity.
Of course, yes. So obviously businesses have adapted to using online resources like Zoom or different other forums. So their staff are used to working remotely. They're used to logging into events. Those barriers that were there, I suppose, of getting people to opt in are just removed. Like the whole process of being in lockdown has sped up this whole digital revolution and kind of remote working in that case. You know?
Yeah. Well, look, Alistair, it's been great catching up with you. I'm delighted to hear, you know, things are moving along for you, although it has been very challenging for your business as it has for many others. But you're still there, you're still smiling, and I know that you will adapt to the new norm and offer a whole new suite of services in the next 12 to 18 months.
Appreciate the time, Bernie. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Alistair. Thank you.